Okay, fine. I don't know if I'll post this or not, but maybe I will. Keeping it real. I made a comment under my last video about, because when I look back on my videos, I see myself making these weird facial gestures. But it's because of this. And it's not that I'm super self-conscious, but I am becoming more aware of it as it progresses. And then, I had this big, beautiful white smile, and now I have all this, and food sticks in it really bad because there's jagged, rigid edges. And so, it actually, I brush and everything, and I brush after meals and stuff, but it takes a lot to get it out of there, more than it would normal people or teeth, and then you just become, as this progresses, you become more of aware of it, and you realize, that when you smile all big, you look like a fucking crackhead, even if you're not, like, oh, so my parents, insisted on super dental hygiene, regular 6-month checkups. I never had a cavity, ever, until I was prescribed a particular medication. And there's actually a whole slew of avenues that I want to delve into about that. And that's one of these niches that I'm talking about that is meaningful and unique, because it's not everybody. So few people really understand it, and but yet there's increasing numbers of people who are experiencing it and kind of seeking feedback and input about it. So those are the things that I really want to focus on. So yes, and medication assisted therapy or treatment, whatever they really, MAT. And there's many forms of it, okay, and it comes in at many levels. And I want to talk about all of that stuff, and birth, and natural birth, and hospital birth, and about all that stuff. I know I'm just popping in again and being but really, 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 it's just, yes. So, keeping it real, once again, my teeth are falling apart. I have no molars anymore. I mean, most of these have been pulled. I got some cement somewhere and a crown somewhere. I was staunchly against root canals because of the potential health effects that I've, is it woo-woo, is it not? I don't know, but it makes sense if you're talking about energy meridians and things, and just filling cavities of. Think about it. If your body's a circuit, right, and it's all connected and has to conduct, and the pathways of conduction are essentially dense and important in your head and in your mouth, whether it be circulatory or electrical with the nervous system and stuff, and then you shove a bunch of rubber up in there. I mean, rubber is a non-conductor. It stops, it interrupts these. I mean, are these things about people who get their root canals done and then they're debilitated and then they get them taken out and then they can walk again or something? I'm not saying I believe woo-woo stuff necessarily, but there are, like I was saying in my other video, there are actual consistent things that speak to the validity of such considerations, okay? And I was so against root canals that as my teeth fell apart, I was just having them pulled. I was just getting them all yanked. I was like, well, I don't want you putting metal in my head. I don't want you putting rubber in my head. So just yank it, But then once once these are all I have left, and then a couple in the back, and I play horn, okay? I play brass instruments. This is my smile. This is how I present to the world. Not that I'm superficial or anything like that, but I mean, come on, really? And this is everything that is based around playing. I mean, even just getting braces and having them taken back off was a major adjustment in terms of brass playing. Um, and I've taken good care of my teeth. My parents invested in my teeth, and it's not. I never neglected them. See, you go into drug treatment, and they're like, "Oh, you're just a loser drug addict who never took care of your teeth, so that's why they're falling apart." No, there is serious, legitimate stuff about methadone rotting out teeth. And they don't tell you that when you go in there. They tell you that you might have some sugar cravings, and they tell you that you're a loser and you haven't been taking care of your teeth. But like for myself, and I know I'm not only speaking for myself because I had to go to this clinic and be around these people and go to groups and things like this, like, not to mention nursing school and my practice, caregiving. I'm not saying yay me, but I'm just saying, like, I have perspective on these things, not just from my own, but my own is actually pretty broad too, because, well, that's a whole different story. I'm gonna tell you guys all about this. It's really, I think you'll appreciate it, for real. I think you'll appreciate it, but it's probably, yeah, so now I'm just rambling again. I should probably cut this off. But I'm trying to give you a glimpse of the things that I have on my mind that I want to share and talk about. Dental, oral hygiene, pharmaceutical, yes. And here's the thing, and insurance, and the things that say they cover it or don't, or why. Really weird. But really, I'm going to hone in on things like MAT, and birth, and, well, anything. It's really anything of interest or that matters or that I just want to share. So, that's still what it is and will continue to be. Although I would like to really make it more consistent, accessible, shareable, information dense or whatnot. And if it isn't or it can't be, whatever, okay, whatever. It is what it is, and I love you and appreciate you if you're here. There's soul connections happening, so much, and awakening, and just people are feeling this stuff, and they're feeling isolated in it, but they're also feeling connected in it. And if you feel connected here, or you resonate with any of this stuff, or you just think that, hey, it's kind of cool that I'm out here saying it to you, whether you agree with it or not, or whatever, that's just great and awesome. So yeah, I guess I better just, all right.